Welcome to Old Man Sports Talk. I'm your host, Old Man Nate, and we are live for the Men's College World Series game winners bracket between the Georgia Bulldogs and the Oklahoma Sooners. I don't have a baseball shirt, so I got to put on my Mateer shirt. We'll get you one, though. We're going to get some baseball shirts. Both teams coming off winning games on Saturday, as in the first game, the Oklahoma Sooners beat the Alabama Crimson Tide. And then Saturday night, the Georgia Bulldogs beat the Texas Longhorns. Oklahoma beat Alabama 9-0. And let me see here. Georgia beat Texas 7-1. Earlier in today, in the elimination game, Texas sent Alabama packing their bags and heading back to Tuscaloosa as they beat them 14-2. So Texas moves on and will play the loser of this game right now between Georgia and Oklahoma. The winner of tonight's game between Georgia and Oklahoma will be just one win away from playing in the College World Series final series. I'm trying to make that understandable. So there's two brackets. The winner from each bracket will face each other. The winner of each bracket will face each other in the best of three World Championship or World Series Championship. So Georgia's pitching right now. They're pitching a freshman, Xavier. Man, I always have trouble saying his name. Let me look, see if it's written down, or I can try and pronounce it. Where's that? Mercurus. It's Mercurius. So he's got a brother too. This is a true freshman pitching. His brother is a junior and was originally the starting pitcher, and he was in the bullpen. The freshman was in the bullpen, and they swapped roles. And now the freshman is one of their starting pitchers, and the junior went to the bullpen. So we seen him. Matter of fact, we did see him Saturday night as he came in relief to close out the game. Oh, you only pitched 2 games on Saturday. Only pitched 2 pitchers on Saturday. Starter went 7 innings, and then the relief, LJ, came in relief and pitched the final 2 innings. So far, Georgia's been 2 batters and 2 outs. First one was a pop up to short center, right field, and the second batter struck out. So here we go, batter number 3. Got 2 balls, 1 strike on him, and he fouls that one off. So 2-2. Came in with a changeup. All right. You're on TikTok. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Gotta get some more viewers in here. Hit the like button. Oh, full count. Full count. All right. If you're watching on any other stream besides TikTok, let me know where you're watching from, who you got tonight, or if you have any preference for any team. So 2 SEC teams have already went home packing. Of course, one side of the bracket is all SEC, so there's going to be only one come out. Pitch on the corner, he lines out to shortstop Jackson Willits. So 3 up, 3 down, first inning. Sooners coming to bat. After the commercial break, the Sooners will be up. But yeah, so 5 SEC teams make it to Omaha. 4 on one side of the bracket. So those are going to get eliminated anyway. There's only going to be 1 come out of there. And there was a possibility of 2 facing off head-to-head for the national championship series. But that other team, Ole Miss, was the first team sent home packing. So there will not be an all SEC national championship series, but there will be 1. And the winner of this game between Georgia and Oklahoma will have the full advantage of being that team. It would be very hard. Like Texas lost to Georgia. They've got to win out. They can't lose anymore. The loser of this game would have to win out. They can't lose anymore. So, and the loser of this game will play Texas tomorrow night for the right to play the winner on Wednesday night. And on the other side of the bracket, North Carolina beat West Virginia last night. So they'll play tomorrow afternoon. Is that right? Or the Thursday? No, I'm sorry. It's Wednesday. They'll play Wednesday afternoon. I'm getting my days mixed up. It's Monday right now. Yeah. So they'll play Wednesday afternoon. North Carolina will. Tomorrow afternoon will be West Virginia and Troy in a rematch as they played in the first game of the Men's College World Series. It was a good game. And West Virginia, I think, ended up winning like 6-5. But it's going to be an elimination game this time. The loser of that game will pack their bags and head home. And the winner will get North Carolina Wednesday afternoon. Okay. Yeah, this pitcher that Georgia's pitching, he's really good. He is really good. So, yeah, this will probably be a low-scoring game. I was wondering, I did not know who Georgia was pitching, but I watched him pitch. Now he gave us some runs, though. Don't get me wrong. He gave us some runs. He gave some runs to Mississippi State. So it's not like he's unhittable. But we'll see. Should be a good one. Sooners got some hot bats. They can definitely get the bats going. We'll see what happens, though. Walk leading it off for the Sooners. First pitch was a ball. Now, if you're on TikTok, please take the time to share, like, and follow. Share the video, though. Get your friends out there. All right? Share the video, please. All right. So it's 1-1 for Walk. Throwing this looks like a sinker. 84 mile an hour. Might be a changeup. The thing is dropping right at the last minute. There's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Walk is a good put it in play hitter. He has hit he's hit a couple home runs here in lately, but he's mostly just a put it in play hitter, get on base and steal. So, and with them throwing a right-handed pitcher, this is going to be an aggressive unit for Oklahoma. They're going to be stealing bases if they can. There's Walk, puts it deep. He puts it deep. It's off the wall. He's going to get 2 right here, Mike. Yep, he's going to get 2. I told you he's a great put it in play hitter. He didn't even swing all the way. He just like a check swing, and that thing went off the top of the wall. Great hit, Walk. Great hit. Oh, he did put it all the way around, but it wasn't like round in the back. It was just like right there. So great hit by Walk. Great way to start the game. By the way, the Sooners, the runs they score, the inning they score the most runs in is the first inning. So they're known to get out and get on teams early. But they've given up the leads at times too. Cam Johnson, third baseman's coming up to bat now. He just tried to square around a bunt and popped it foul. Walks reached base in 19 straight games. I told you he was a put it in place type of hitter. He walks too, though. He'll steal third too. We will steal third. Oh, that was weird. Cam turned around the bunt and then pulled it back. And they said it hit him, and it did. It hit his inside shoulder. He was squared around the bunt, and he pulled it back, but it still got his shoulder, his back shoulder, and so yep. And the thing about it, Walk actually, I told you we steal third. He stole third, but Walk had to go back to second. Now here's LaChance. Here's an interesting story for you. On Saturday, LaChance's first at bat got a double, but while he was going into second, he didn't slide. He just stepped on the bag and he rolled his left ankle. And so the whole day he was like he couldn't run. He was literally limping around the bases, including they just threw it in the center field and both runners are going to move up. Pitcher just throws it in the center field and both runners move up. So we got runners on second and third with no outs. But back to the LaChance story, he rolled his ankle and he ended up scoring on that at bat. He limped around, scored, stayed in the game, and then his next at bat, he ended up grounding out, and he hobbled down to first, but grounded out. Then the next at bat, he hit a home run, and he was trying to trot around first the bases, but he was hurting bad. By the way, he plays catcher, and he stayed in at catcher. And you squatting down, putting all that weight on the ankle. He did try to, it was his left ankle, so you've seen him a lot of times not putting as much weight on it once he got set, using that leg to just lay down. But yeah, the rough day. I was kind of interested to see what they did with the lineup. I haven't heard anything, but I believe he's going to stay at catcher. He doesn't appear to be limping, which is great. Now they probably taped it up. I don't think they taped it up Saturday when he got hurt. I don't think they taped it up at all. I think he just dealt with the pain. So today he doesn't appear to be limping right now, but of course he hasn't ran. But we'll see what happens. Here you got 2 balls, 1 strike, runner on second, third, no outs. Ball 3. Yeah. This is one of their hottest hitters. They don't want to pitch to him. He can send it. He can send it out really quick. Like I said, he hit a home run with a hurt ankle, and it's the left ankle. So when he extended, he's rolled it again. Rolled it again on that home run. As I say, he could barely run. He was trotting around. It was all right. So it was right on the corner. Full count now. If it's close, LaChance, you gotta be swinging. LaChance is also a Canadian. He's from Canada. There's his dad. Come down and watch him play in the World Series. That's awesome. He fouls that one off. Way to battle. What's up? What's up, Zarita? Where you from? If you're on TikTok, please hit the like button. Share with your friends. Here come the pitch. Fouls that one off. That was a meat. That was a meat right there, LaChance. You should have sent that one over the fences. There you go. He's going to ground. So LaChance gets an RBI, gets the runner in. The runner on second stayed at second, so he was only able to throw LaChance out. But still, he got the runner in. So 1-0 Sooners. All right, so it should be Gamble coming up now. Or no, Willits. Willits probably coming. Yeah, there's Willits. Willits, interesting story about Willits. So Willits' dad, well, first of all, Willits is from Fort Cobb, Oklahoma. Fort Cobb is one of the smallest schools in Oklahoma. And his dad played in the majors. I'm not sure who he played with, but I know he played in the majors and is an assistant coach at OU. Oh, it says he's a former Yankees assistant. Okay. So, and he's an assistant coach at OU. And Jackson Willis' younger brother was the number 1 overall pick in the MLB draft last year. So he didn't come to Oklahoma. He's in the minors right now. I'm not sure. I have to look up, see exactly where he's at right now, what level, what team. But he was drafted, I believe, by Washington. I believe by the Nationals. So we got no balls, 2 strikes on Willits. Very high breaking ball. 1-2. Got Cam Johnson on second with 1 out. This is hard of the Sooner lineup. It's very hard to pitch against. They can hit homers. They can put it in play. They don't strike out very often. That was outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Willits is a junior though. He is draft eligible, but he hasn't had a great season, so I expect him to be back. There he goes. He hits it deep. Look out, baby. And it is gone. Oh. Yeah, it was a homer. Okay. I wasn't sure if it was because it was in the field. I wasn't sure if it hit it was a home run or not. But it was ruled a home run. So 3-0 Sooners. Yeah, that's only his 7th home run. I think last year he had double digits. So great start for the Sooners. 20. So that's the 85th home run for the Sooners. 20 of them have been hit in the NCAA tournament. So since regionals. They've been hot. They have been hot. Oh, let me see if I can make it the background now. I don't know if I can since it's already started. Let me see if I can. Now we got Gamble, who's a DH. Gamble started off the season as let me see if this will work. Background, there we go. Yeah. Gamble started off the season playing left field. There's been some, since the Sooners have came on this run, there have been some changes to the lineup. Harris, who plays right field, has moved into the lineup, who wasn't in the lineup earlier in the season. Gamble, like I said, he's a DH now. He was playing left field. There we go. And we're going to add. There we go. Right there. There we go. There we go. All right. And hopped it up. Wow. Looks like Georgia lost it in the sun. Georgia players lost it in the sun. Gamble gets another chance at it. Yeah, when you're looking, it's not a very cloudy day. It looks like there in Omaha, and so you're looking straight up. You're looking right in the sun. Here he goes, pops it up again. He's just getting too far underneath it. There we go. That's second out. But yeah, there's Brock up to bat now. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And he hits it to the right field. And that's it. So the Sooners strike first. They're up 3-0. After 1. So if you're in Oklahoma and you like to play golf, if you're watching on TikTok or if you're anywhere else you're watching me on, grab your buddy and go enter this Sweat Your Butt Off golf tournament. It's going to be played at John Conrad Golf Course in Midwest City, August 7th. You just scan the QR code listed right here and enter. If you got about 3 friends that like to play golf with you, that's 4 of y'all. That's all y'all need. It's $100 a piece or $400 for a team. Scan that QR code, get y'all entered. Or if you're interested in sponsoring for the tournament, scan the QR code. If you don't have no friends that like to play golf, Go ahead and scan it, enter as an individual, and we will get you on a team. All right. You will get to play. I promise. We'll get you on a team. All right. If you have any questions, message me on here and we'll get you all taken care of. All right. I'll be right back. All right. All right. So after one, Sooners are on top 3-0. And LaChance is catching behind the plate. He is doing what he was the other day, taking that pressure once he gives the signals, taking pressure off that left ankle, laying it down. See if he continues that the whole game. That's what he did the whole game. The other on Saturday, I think I've noticed him before that he'll use either leg to just take one down, but Saturday was always a left. I think it's probably gonna be that way today too. Take as much pressure off of as you can. No balls, 2 strikes to Georgia Shaughnessy. We got some comments over here. And Shaughnessy grounds it to Branch on second, throws him out. So interesting thing, you'll probably hear about this a little bit, but the Branch family has 2 sons, not only playing in the World Series, but playing tonight. One son playing for Georgia, another son playing for Oklahoma. I'm sure they're going to show them in the stands here at some point tonight, the family. I know they're there because they showed them for the game on Saturday. And they said they were going back Saturday night for the Georgia game, and then I'm sure they were. And of course, I'm pretty sure they're there tonight. They said they've been doing a lot of traveling last couple of weeks. Some of it, like the super regionals, they would simplify it a little bit because Georgia hosted super regionals and OU played at Georgia Tech in Atlanta. I'm sorry, that was regionals. That was regional, not super regionals. So for regionals, it was simplified a little bit. And then super regionals, Georgia still hosted, but OU had to go to Kansas. So a little bit more driving. And there's the first hit of the ball game for Georgia. He punched it over the shortstop's head. And that's the first hit given up by the Sooners. So yeah, the Branch family, it's a great story. They got another son that's 2 more sons actually, but one's I believe a senior this year. And don't know where he's going to play college ball at, but he was pretty good in baseball too, they said. Find out if he's going to be a Sooner or a Bulldog or somewhere else. But so the Branch at Georgia is a senior this year. So they all 3 will not be in college at the same time, at least. And I'm not sure how old the youngest one is. But it's a great family story. You get to see both sons play here in Omaha. That's pretty awesome. course, one's going to lose today. But as long as one of them get to play for a national championship or even win it, I'm sure that they'll be extremely happy about that. And popped it up to right field, so Harris makes the catch, and it's 2 out. Yeah, there's not much clouds out there, and the sun looks to be directly behind home plate. So if you're looking out up at it, looking up at it, you could easily lose sight of it. And that's 3 outs. So Georgia finally got their first hit, but couldn't do nothing with it. And the Sooners lead 3-0 going into the bottom of the second. All right. I need to get my towel. Sooner Nation, baby. Sooner Nation. That's right. Here, go get it. So here we go. Harris up to bat. We're gonna lead it off. No balls, 1 strike. Got another speedster. Again, he's another great batter that just puts the ball in play. Just get on base. Oh, he hit it right back up the middle, but the pitcher, quick enough reflexes to catch it. Because if it got by, that was a base hit. Great play by the pitcher, though. Great play. Great play by the pitcher. Can't take nothing away from that. Now you got Talkie Boy. Talkie is a hero against Georgia Tech in the elimination game. He hit the home run in extra innings to send the Sooners to Lawrence, Kansas, and eliminate the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets, the number 2 team in the country, on their home field. And one thing, I seen Georgia and Georgia Tech stadiums. They look to be built the same design and everything. Right field's full of big trees, not in the field, but behind it. And then center field's got this big wall over it. Talkie going back. Oh, it's going to get a double out of it. The left fielder, I don't know if he just lost sight of the ball. I mean, he could have definitely made the play. The ball was short of the wall, but he just took his time getting back there, and he's backpedaling now. Let me see. Did he get over his glove? It barely tipped his glove. Thank you. Yeah, it looks like it barely tipped his glove, but that's because he was backpedaling instead of running sideways and getting the play. He's got his shades on. See, they call that an error. And then Branch pops up to right field, pops up to the first baseman in foul territory. So we got 2 out. Now we're back to the top of the lineup. So Walk should be coming up now. Yep, it's Walk. Remember, last time he hit it right in the gap, right off the wall between right field and center field. And he didn't even really hit get all the ball, it looked like. I mean, he didn't swing all the way through. He got all the ball. He didn't swing all the way through. If he had swung all the way through, I think he would have hit a home run. This time he's going to ground out to first, so no runs that time for the Sooners. No runs that time. After 2, Sooners still on top, 3-0. All right, we're back. And they are entering those interviewing those Branch players or Branch family members right now, and it's pretty cool. They've got I was wondering what they would wear tonight, and they've got jerseys that are split, half Georgia and half Sooners. All four family members. That's mom, dad, and the two younger brothers. So all wearing the shirts, and they got hats. You know, the new thing is to wear, like, let's say Cowboys with upside down or something, you know, like that. Well, they got Branch, or the mom and dad have Branch hats. Yeah, Branch hats that are upside down. But it looks like the two sons, at least one of them's wearing a Georgia hat. Looks like the other one wearing a Georgia hat too. So yeah, looks like they're both wearing Georgia hats. So maybe a little more family going for Georgia, but the mom and dad split. But what a great experience for that family. And there we go. I'm sorry, a little silent. Just listen to the family talk. But yeah, and the Georgia Branch walks and gets the first base for his first at bat tonight. The Sooners have another brother. They're both on the same team. Both pitchers. One's pitching right now, and the other one pitched on Saturday. The older brother pitched on Saturday as the came in for relief, and I would expect to see him probably tonight too if we do go to the bullpen. Or when I say when we go to the bullpen, not if, when we do. But I believe, let me see, third. I believe the Georgia's back at the top of their lineup right now. I believe for both Georgia and Oklahoma, the Branch brothers bat ninth. I know for Oklahoma he does, and I know that for Georgia he's at the bottom of the lineup. I'm pretty sure he's the ninth batter. And looks like he's going to pop up to third base. And Johnson got it. So we got one down in foul territory. So Xander Mershwis got allowed just one hit, one walk, and one strikeout through two and a half innings. Trey Phelps plays third base. 0 for 1 earlier. Looked like the chance was going to try and make a quick throw to first, but it slipped out of his hand. So we got one ball, one strike, runner on first, one out. A lot of ones. Number one batting for Georgia, Trey Phelps. Ooh, nice pitch. Change up. And he struck him out. Struck him out. That's two. 2 strikeouts for Xander. The catcher didn't catch the third pitch, but the runner couldn't run because there was a runner on first. If the first base is occupied, then even if the catcher does not catch the ball, the batter's out. And here comes the catcher, Jackson. He can knock him out. Right on the corner. Daniel Jackson. He's catcher. He's batting .346. He's 0 for 1 tonight, though. Ooh, inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. He grounds out to second. So through 3, the Sooners or 2.5. Sooners are on top. 3-0 with the Sooners coming to bat. All right, we're back. We are back. So let's see who the batter is. They're showing the pitch. Oh, Cam Johnson's up to bat. Start the things off in the bottom of the third for the Sooners. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Setting up on the outside of the plate. Puts it in play to the pitcher. And he tosses it over to first. So one up, 1 down for the Georgia Bulldogs. And the chance is up to bat now. And he hits it deep, but not deep enough. Center fielder backs up, but catches it before the warning track. So it's a lot of ways to go. And Willits homered last time, but this time grounds out to first. All right, we'll be right back. After 3, Sooners still on top. 3-0. Woo. All right, we're back. And the first Georgia player pops up to second base. So one down. All right. All right. Next batter for Georgia is O'Shaughnessy. He's a DH. 0 for 1 tonight. He's behind the count 0-2 right now. Xander pitching really well right now for the Sooners. His bro- they just showed a picture of his brother in the bullpen. He's got some shades on, his feet propped up, reclining, reading a book. He's like, brother got this. Brother got it. Bro got it. I know, right? I wonder if their family they haven't said anything about their family. I wonder if their mom and dad's here. I'd like to see that. Oh yeah, he got him. Oh, they called that a ball. That was a strike. That's a strike. That's a strike right on the corner. He got him that time though. Man, strike 3. Oh, okay. There's his. Yeah, there's their mom. They showed her mom right there. There we go. So his family's there. Their family's there. That's awesome. He got a piece of it, but the chance caught it. He's not gonna be able to live that one down. Oh, okay. Popped it up, but it's in foul territory. They just couldn't get it. That needs to be right fielder or left fielder call that off. Brock needed to call that off. All right, so Georgia Ishikawa coming up to bat. He was the first Georgia player to get a hit. No balls, 1 strike. And he just gets another hit by hitting it out of the ballpark. So Georgia is on the board. Yeah, he is seeing Xander really easy. That's Georgia's 176th home run this season. So Georgia's finally on the board, 3-1. And next batter, no balls, 2 strikes. That was outside. It was outside. Foul tip. Hits the umpire, so they're taking a little break. But the umpire's like, I'm good. All right. And that's going to be a base hit. There's nobody on. Oh, better get to third. Extra base hit. So Georgia got some bats going now. In the 4, though, you want Xander to go 5. But here you are in the top of the 4th. They just hit a home run. They just hit a double. You might see some action in the bullpen. Old brother might have to put the book down and get up. That was Wynn. Good hit by Wynn. Right after the home run. You're all right, Xander. Shake it off. He does talk to himself. I've seen him live. He talks to himself. So here we go. You don't want to give a home run right here. First pitch fouled. Ishikawa, who hit that home run a while ago, he's only hit 3 home runs this season, but 2 of them came in the NCAA tournament. Changeup was a little low. Hudson plays first base. Oh, TV camera missed it, but they did a little pickoff move. Looks like they picked off Wynn at second. But Georgia is challenging it. I haven't seen a view of it yet. Heck, even the live TV camera was showing the Georgia Bulldog dugout instead of the game. Here it comes right here. I don't know, because his right, you can't see, but his right arm was in there at the bag, so I don't know. It was a good throw though by Xander. Yeah, see, the angle are shown right there. You can't see the runner's hand. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. You can't see the runner's hand on anything. It's close though. And the thing about it, he wasn't that far off the bag. That was a great move and a great throw, right on the money. I don't really like it when pitchers in college do pickoff moves because most of them aren't very good at it. But that was a great move right there. That was a great one. Even the moves to first, you know, it seems like a lot of times they throw over, throw by the first baseman and extra bases come of it. Well, they say it stands. Again, you couldn't really see the video angles that we've seen. You could not see the runner's hand of when it actually connected with the base. So great move by the pitcher Xander. But Georgia finally gets on the board going into the bottom of the fourth, 3-1. Be right back. No, get back. All right. We are back. All right, we're back. Brock's up the bat. I already missed one out. Sorry, guys. So 3-1. Stoner still. I get the bats going again. Brock just swung a low pitch. Swung and whiffed. There you go, outside. All right, 2-2. Aoki, the pitcher for Georgia. And Brock, it's one deep to right. I said we got to get the bats going, and there he goes. There he goes, baby. Brock got it going. Sooner Nation, baby. Sooner Nation. Yeah. 4-1. There's the coach of legends. Barry Switzer, Bob Stoops. Oh, my Lord. They called that a strike. Harris up to bat now. Man, they're calling them low pitches strikes. Harris grounded out last time. Maybe grounded second. Another low pitch. They called that one a ball, though. It bounced in front of the plate. Georgia, by the way, is one of the hottest teams in the country. They've won 19 of the last 20 games, including winning the SEC tournament, sweeping their regionals, sweeping their super regionals, and 1-0 here at the World Series. So they're pretty hot team. The Sooners got eliminated in round 1 of the SEC tournament and did get a loss at the regionals, but bounced back and beat Georgia Tech twice. They had to beat them twice. They did to advance. Harris hits it to right field or left field, and he lines out to left fielder. So the Sooners are hot right now, but Georgia is a hotter team. Now, I will say this about Georgia. They won the SEC regular season. They won the SEC tournament. In the regular season, they didn't play Texas. They didn't play Texas A&M. Both of those teams finished 2-3. I believe the highest finishing team in SEC they played was Florida, and I believe they were 5th. I might be wrong though, but I know they didn't play 2 or 3. I'd have to see who the 4th team was, who finished 4th. Maybe Florida finished 4th, but yeah, they did play Florida too. I know that. Talkie grounds to the second, and that's the end of the inning. But Sooners get a run. 4-1 Sooners after 4. Bulldogs won 52 games this season. If the Sooners win tonight, they'll have their 40th win. So Georgia's only got 2 players that have hits so far. Ishikawa's 2 for 2, and Wynn is 1 for 2. For the Sooners, let me see if I get this over here. Yeah. The Sooners walk is 1 for 2. Willits is 1 for 2 and a home run. Brock is 1 for 2 and a home run. And Talkie's 1 for 2. So they've got 4 players that got hits. All right, so we got Hudson up right now. Hudson for the Georgia Bulldogs. Oh and 2 right now. He is 0 for 1 on the day as he flew out to center last time up. And he's hitting it between second and he hits it out of here. Home run. Hudson. The bats are going now for both teams. Four to 2. Sooners still on top. All right, and now we got Branch up. Was it Colby Branch? Stop. Yep, that's right. The last 3 batters for Georgia was home run, double, and home run. But the person Wynn who hit the double got thrown out to end the inning. And now here we go. Colby Branch just struck out. So 4 to 2, 1 out, and here comes Black, right fielder Black, up for the Georgia Bulldogs, and he's going to ground out to the first baseman. So that's 2 down. So Georgia had a couple of hot hitters, and then last two have went down. So here we go, Phelps now. He's 0 for 2. Back to the top of the lineup. Oh for 2 and a strikeout. Struck out last time he was up. Hits it hard at third. Cam with the play, but is not going to get the throw there in time. Phelps got that speed. Great play, though, by Cam to save it from going extra bases. It's a hard hit. Great play by Cam to keep it from going extra bases, though. A good hit there by Phelps. Right down the third base line. Cam was able to make a stop. He made a throw, but it wasn't going to get Phelps anyways. And now we got Jackson up, who's trying to hit one out of the park, tie this up. He's 0 for 3. The strikeout last time he's trying. How's he got? Now he's 0 for 3. Struck out. So way to bounce back, Xander. So going in the middle of the fifth through 5 innings. Hey, all I said was Xander needs to give us 5 or 6 innings. He's given us 5. He give us one more inning. One more inning. That's all we're asking. Let's see if we can get some MLB scores real quick. See if we can find them over here. There we go. All right. So in the bottom of the 6th, the Phillies are on top of the Marlins 5-0. After 6, the Nationals are on top of the Royals 7-3. Halfway through 4, the Reds are on top of the Mets 9-0. Bottom of the 4th, the Padres and Cardinals are scoreless. Bottom of the 2nd, the Cubs are on top of the Rockies 1-0. Bottom of the 2nd, the Twins are on top of the Rangers 3-0. Bottom of the 1st, the Tigers are on top of the Astros 1-0. And we don't have any games final. So all right. All right. So for the Sooners, we got Branch going to lead us off. He's 0 for 1 today. Went around a bunt, but then pulls it back and still gets called a strike. Branch fouls that one off. And there's a backwards K. Got to swing the bat when it's close, Branch. And now we got top of the lineup. Walk is up, and he little punch hit over the third baseman's or shortstop's head. Is going to get a single. Now get ready for a steal right here. So next up, we got Cam Johnson, third baseman, who made that great stop on Phelps' grounder right down the third baseline. Again, he didn't get him out. He made a stop that kept him from going extra bases. Swing and miss on that one. Cam's 0 for 1 tonight, but did get hit by pitch. He's going to ground it back up to the second baseman. Could be a double play. Not in time. That was close. Yeah, he's safe. And here comes LaChance up, and Walk is going to steal second. Or I'm sorry, not Walk. Cam Johnson stole second. I think he leads the team in stolen bases this year. Yeah, it's his 29th stolen base this season. Two outs, though, for LaChance. LaChance would be a great time for a dinger right here. You see the shadows covering a lot more of the field than it was earlier in the game, obviously. Sun's starting to go down. Ooh. Man. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for LaChance. And he got him breaking ball. Struck him out. So Sooners leave one on base. After 5, Sooners up 4-2. Aoki for the Bulldogs through 5 innings and giving up 5 hits, 4 earned runs, no walks, struck out 2. He's thrown 72 pitches, 54 of them strikes, and his ERA is at 4.23. For the Sooners, Xander through 5 innings gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs, walked 1, struck out 5. He's thrown 69 pitches, 48 of them strikes. His ERA is 5.59. So I'm not sure how they do the ERA. I really don't, but his ERA is higher than Aoki for Georgia, but Aoki's allowed 4 earned runs to his 2. So, yeah, I don't know. He struck out more. He's thrown 3 less pitches, but he's thrown 6 less strikes. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. They both given up 5 hits. So, I don't know how they figure that out, especially in the middle of the game. But that's what they got. So the number 3 hitter's coming up for the Bulldogs, Lujo, Lujo, Lujo. I don't know how you say it. Not trying to butcher his name on purpose. Maybe somebody can help me out. First pitch. Oh, looked like it was a strike to me. Call it inside though. So if Xander can finish this inning, Lujo pops it up. Ain't gonna get out of here. Center fielder walk coming under it, and he gets it. So if Xander can finish this inning, now I don't know how long they'll let him go, but I would think that you're probably going to see his brother or somebody else get ready to come in for either next inning, 8th inning for sure. Now again, he was at his pitch count was at, or is it 72 now? 72. So if he can keep this under 80 through 6, that would be great. As we got O'Shaughnessy up right now, the DH. He is 0 for 2 right now. Yeah, if Xander can keep this under 8 or 80 pitches through 6 innings, that would be great. We got 2 strikes on Shaughnessy. And his brother is warming up now. So I think they're not looking to replace him in this inning. Shaughnessy fouls that one off. They want Xander to finish this inning. And possibly next inning. But I think what their ideal plan is probably let him finish this inning, bring the brother in for 2 innings. Then they got Cleveland, the closer, to do the last inning. You got to start thinking pitching management right now, right? Especially even with a win, which is you'll play again in 2 days, but the championship series starts this weekend, and your starting pitchers like Xander, if you want to use him Saturday, you got to get him some rest. There's another strikeout. That's his 6th strikeout. But yeah, if you want to use him again this weekend, then you don't want his pitch count to be extremely high. So this would probably be, like I said, keep him under 80. You keep him under 80, you're looking good. He's at 76 right now. We got 2 outs. And coming up is, this is the guy that has been giving him problems. Ishikawa, who is 2 for 2. So if he could finish the night getting this guy out, that'd be a great mental edge for him going into his next outing. Ishikawa's going to foul that one off, so we got 2 strikes on him. Don't let him strike him out either. Oh. Man, that looked like a strike 3 to me. The chance dropped the ball anyway, but that looked like a strike 3. That was a little low. That was a little low. So 7 strikeouts, and Xander strikes out the last 2. You're right at 80. Was that 80? Was his 80th pitch? 81. I think that's probably going to be it for Xander. I think they're probably going to bring his brother out, basically because I think they want to try and save him. His brother's got some nasty stuff too, so I think that's probably what they're going to do. We'll see though. Find out. His brother is warming up, and we'll be ready by the time the Sooners pitchers come back up. So for the 7th inning, and if I was them, I would pitch him for 2 innings, and then bring in Cleveland, their closer. So I think Cleveland's left-hander, but the rest, obviously the 2 brothers are right-handed. But Sooners got to get some more runs going. Let's get some more runs. Get some more runs. All right. If you're in Oklahoma and you like to play golf, especially if you're in Oklahoma City, come play my friends Sweat Your Butt Off golf tournament. It's going to be August 7th at John Conrad Golf Course in Midwest City. For a team of 4, it's $400 for the team. If you're an individual, you can still don't have no golf friends. That's okay. You can still play. Just $100. We'll put you on a team. Scan this QR code right here to register, or if you want to be a sponsor. There are different sponsors packages. You can see them listed down. You can't probably read it. It's small. We got different sponsor packages available. If you got any questions, just message me, and I will get you hooked up with my friend who is running this tournament. I'm going to get me a team together. Of course, we're going to win it, but still, get me a team together, and you'll see me out there. All right, we got Jackson Willits now starting it off. All right. All right, my dog wants some attention now. Willits is 1 ball, 2 strikes. I like that shirt the mom wearing. World Series shirt. She probably bought it there. Jackson Willits going to get on base. Pops it over the shortstop's head. All right. My glasses. So now you got Gamble coming up, right? Yeah. He's 0 for 2. Willits will still. He is, for as big as he is, he's got some decent speed. See the shadow now covering almost the entire field. One ball, one strike. Runner on first. No outs for the Sooners. Sooners are up to bat. Gamble's 0 for 2 tonight. Pitch over. Pitcher throws over to first. Make sure Willis don't get off too far. Like I said, Willis will steal on you. Yeah, he has stole 6. He has been successful 6 out of 8 attempts this season. So not a lot, but he has been successful. He got a great percentage. Yeah. Yeah, the Sooners are aggressive on the bases. Ooh, thought that was an outside pitch that they've been given to the batters for Georgia. They didn't give it to the Sooners on that one. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. LK just hit his 80th pitch and with no outs. That means he's going to go over Xanders. Gamble struck out again. And here we go, Brock, who hit it out last time he was up. Brock in the NCAA tournament is batting .484. Wow. That's almost 50%. Nice pitch right there. If you a hanging breaking ball, Brock, you should have took that one. One ball, one strike. It looked like Xander's preparing to go back out there. He was over there stretching that arm out a little bit more. He got this little, looks like a brace or something. He puts on it in between innings. Not sure what it's for. Maybe it is a brace. I don't know. It covers his whole shoulder, down his elbow, or down towards his elbow. I think it's short of the elbow. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's a brace or it's a heating pad, maybe. Only it's not a pad; it's a heating brace. Heating support. And then, so he was over there stretching his arm out. So it looks like he's preparing to go back out. And Brock just strikes out. So back-to-back strikeouts after we getting the leadoff on. The next 2 batters strike out. And now you got Harris, who, again, position, or great placement hitter. But I would like to have Willis in scoring position right now. Throw the fastball. Harris fouls that one off. So no balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first, 2 outs. Pitch 87 for or 88 for Akoe. And he's going to ground out to the first baseman. So after getting Willits on, couldn't even move him past the first base. All right. So after 6, the Sooners still on top, 4-2. We'll see who's going to be coming out for pitching for the Sooners. We'll be right back. All right. We are back. We are back. And they did bring Xander back out. So this may be his last pitching of the season. But he's just struck out his third batter in a row. When he's hot like that, I get it. But you're only up 2. Sooners are only up 2. The game is not over. I think if anybody gets on base, I think they will pull him. So, next batter. Hold on. Next batter up is O'Shaughnessy, who's 0 for 3. Yep. Right down the middle, a little high. Shaughnessy fouls it off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Shaughnessy. Struck him out again. That's 4 in a row. 4 batters in a row. He has mowed down. And he's only a freshman, a true freshman. Yeah, Colby Branch is up right now for the Bulldogs. Change up right there. He's at 92 pitches. That was outside. So 2 balls, 1 strike. This is the first time in this inning he's been behind in the count. He's not as mental as there's another pitcher. I'm not even gonna name his name. He is very mental. Ooh. 3 balls, 1 strike. Xander's brother LJ is warming up in the bullpen. He's just going to bring the heat now. Why not? They can't catch up to it. He walked him. It was a little low. It's a little low. So after striking out 4 in a row, he walks the batter. Now the interesting thing is, now you're back at the top of the lineup, and it looks like Georgia's going to do a pinch hitter right here for Phelps. Even though Phelps got a hit the last time up. Looks like they're looking for power right here to tie it up. Bringing in Jordy O'Wright, a senior, about 300 on the season. Oh, I'm sorry, not for Phelps, for Black. And Black was 0 for 2. You're just going to bring the heat. Sooner fans on their feet. All right, so Xander's at 98. This is going to be his 99th pitch right here. Is this going to be his last pitch of the season? Fouled it off. Inside. Yeah, that was a great pitch. Inside a little bit. You don't want, I mean, if you're going to pitch it you don't want to pitch it outside or even down the middle, sure. Pitch it to him inside. That was a little outside that time. So he's pitched 100 pitches today. No balls, 2 strikes. I would come with a changeup right here. Yeah, he's eyeing down that fastball. I'm not sure how fast the pitches is going. Let me see if they show something right here. Going to left field, but not deep enough. And the Sooners, after 7, are still up 4-2. I think that is definitely it for Xander. He hit the 100 pitch mark. Pitched a great game. His brother can definitely come in and get 6 outs. He's been our best bullpen option since he's went to the bullpen. He didn't pitch bad as a starter. It's just he's not a deep guy. Like his brother went 7 innings today. His brother can't. His brother maybe 3 innings. So 4 tops. So I think it was a great move to move his brother to the bullpen, work on him, strengthening him, conditioning in the offseason. So Taki going to lead off the bottom of the 7th for the Sooners. He's still the hero for the Sooners this season, as in regionals, an elimination game for both Oklahoma and Georgia Tech. In extra innings, he ended the game with a solo shot over center field where they have the big monster, and it wasn't even close. Moved them to Lawrence, Kansas, where they swept the Jayhawks. And here they are now on the verge of winning their 2nd game here in the Men's College World Series and being 1 game away from the Men's College World Series National Championship opportunity. So yeah, Taki struck out that time. He hasn't been hitting good here at the World Series. Got to get focused mentally. I think old Skip going to have a talk with him right now. Or you want to talk to Xander. So Skip went to talk to Xander, probably see how he feels. I know Xander's probably saying, I'm good. Most competitors, unless they're hurt, they don't see themselves as tiring down or not much left in the gas tank. They feel like they can go on forever. So I'm pretty sure Xander said, I'm good. Let's go. And after that last inning where he struck out the first 2 batters, and they might send him back out. He's hit the 100 pitch count, though. It's usually A lot of teams cut off limit. But again, this is probably going to be his last game of the season as a pitcher since they've let him go this far. There's no way that he could be ready to go by Saturday. I don't think. I don't know. I'm not an expert. I know it's usually a week between games, but this is a little bit different. So who knows? He might be able to get ready to go by Saturday, but he's may not be able to give 7 innings. Branch trying to get him one out of here. He ranked it foul though, so it's a full count, 1 out. And he's going to hit it deep to left, but it's not going to be deep enough. He don't even reach the warning track. Left fielder catches it. So 2 outs. Now remember, Georgia's starting pitcher is still in there, Aoki, and he's at pitch 97. So both pitchers have done a great job. After this inning, we will take a look at both pitchers. Top of the lineup, Walk coming back up now. Walk is 2 for 3 and scored a run in the first inning. And this next pitch for Aoki would be 99. And that's a ball. So both OU and Georgia's starting pitcher are going to reach 100 pitches. You don't see that very often where both starting pitchers reach the 100 pitch count. So great job for both pitchers. It's been a great game. 2 balls, 1 strike. And you see Xander now warming up now, stretching that arm back out. So they're planning on bringing him back out for the 8th inning. Walk fouled that one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes now. That was close. That was close. Full count. And he got him. Nice pitch by Aoki. So, after 7 innings pitched, Aoki gave up 6 hits, 4 earned runs, no walks, struck out 6. He pitched 103 pitches, 75 of them been strikes, and he's got an ERA of 4.3. For the Sooners, Xanders also pitched 7 innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 earned runs. He's walked 2, struck out 9, 102 pitches, 70 of them being strikes, and 5.36 ERA. Again, I don't know how they figure that ERA. We got more hits, same amount of home runs. They've left 4 on base. We've left 3 on base. But we're up 4-2. So, anyways, the Sooners are 6 outs away from staying undefeated in this World Series championship Men's College World Series championship bracket and sending Georgia to elimination game tomorrow between Texas. I believe. All right, so looks like Newman is going to take Black's place in the outfield. But we're at the top of the lineup. Phelps is 1 for 3, but he got a base hit last at bat. He hits it again to third baseman Cam Johnson this time. Gets him out. 5 outs away. That brings up Jackson, the catcher, who is 0 for 3, including striking out a couple times. And Jackson just sent that one out of the ballpark. Luckily, nobody was on base. Now, I think you take him out. And Jackson knew it was gone as soon as he swung the bat. So, I think you got to take him out. I understand you giving the guy every opportunity, but now it's a 1-run game. I think they really was thinking about taking him out if he put somebody on, which he did walk somebody in the last game and still kept him in there. But now you're in the heart of the lineup right now. That was at the bottom of the order. And they're not even bringing the brother in. I think they're bringing in Cleveland. Yeah, the left-hander. There you go, Xander. Great game, baby. Great game. Great game, Xander. I think they're bringing in Cleveland. Let me see if. Yeah, they're bringing in Cleveland. He's our closer anyway. So to get 5 outs shouldn't be no issue. But if they do got to bring somebody else in, it will be Xander's brother, LJ. That's who it's going to be. It's going to that's it. They're not bringing nobody else in. But here's the thing. They bring in Cleveland. He's our closer, but he's also left-hander. You've been seeing a right-hander all day. Now you're going to see different spin, ball coming out different. So I'm not really sure what his special pitches are. But again, he's our closer for a reason. So, yeah, it's not going to be no cakewalk. But this is definitely an advantage for the Sooners more than the Bulldogs. Even with the heart of the lineup coming up for the Bulldogs, you got Lujo coming up next. So, you got Lujo and O'Shaughnessy. And then Ishikawa, who's 2 for 3 and had a home run already this year. He was 2 for 2, one of them being a home run, and he struck out last time. So oh, shoot. All right. Oh, no, Cleveland. I thought Cleveland was a left-hander. I guess he's a right-hander. All right. Man, we do have a left-hander. I got to figure out who the left-hander is then. Cleveland is our closer, though. Looks like he's throwing more breaking balls, though, than what is Xander. Xander's more of a power fastball changeup. And you left that one a little too high. So now they got him on. Yeah, he didn't. That wasn't a break. Oh, that was Xander. So all right. And now they got they bringing somebody in. O'Shaughnessy. Or come on. Pitch hitting for O'Shaughnessy. O'Shaughnessy is a DH, so this is just subbing in for the DH. Hadn't seen nobody all day. No balls, one strike. Pitch number 2, outside. One ball, one strike. It's a 1-run game now after that home run by Jackson. Breaking ball, the foul ball. So we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first, 1 out. Ground ball double play, be ideal right here for the Sooners. Cleveland pops it up. And Johnson catches it. So we got 2 outs. Sooners just 4 outs away from Wednesday night, playing Wednesday night. The loser plays tomorrow night. The winner plays Wednesday night. Day of rest always helps. And they got Ishikawa up. Again, he's 2 out of 3 with a home run already. He's not known for home runs, but he has hit 2 home runs in the NCAA tournament, including 1 tonight. And Cleveland is painting the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. He's got a split finger he's running. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first. 2 outs. There's a ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. I think either LaChance, the catcher, or I think it was LaChance, the catcher, because I don't think it was a home plate umpire, but got hit by the ball or the back swing of the bat after he followed through. LaChance is known to get hit by the bat, sometimes on the swing. A little bit outside. LaChance is setting up outside though. Full count. Runner on first, 2 outs. Yeah, he's outside. It's almost in the other batter's box. See where Cleveland puts this one. Dang, that's a wild pitch. Over the LaChance's glove, goes to the backstop. It was ball 4, so runner advances to second anyways, but which the runner was going anyway for second. So here we go. Coming up now, you walked Ishikawa. You got Wynn, who's 1 for 3. But now the tying runs in scoring position. Go ahead run is on first. So part of the Sooners' problem when they lose games is their starting pitchers go deep. The bullpen hasn't been able to complete the win. Happened to us against Texas twice. So I'm going to tell you right now, if Cleveland walks this guy, you're probably going to see LJ come in. One ball or 1 for 3. Wynn is 1 for 3. He does have a double though. He hits this one to right, deep to right, but there's the right fielder Harris to catch it. And after 8, the Sooners are still on top, 4-3, going into one more inning. The Sooners are just 3 outs away from playing on Wednesday. I'd like to see the Sooners get some runs right here, though, to make it a lot more comfortable for our pitchers. So let's take a look. Cleveland. He not even a full inning he's credited for. He gave up 1 hit, no runs, walked 1, and didn't strike out any. He pitched 15 pitches, 9 strikes, and again, the ERA is 5.82. Didn't even allow a run, but his ERA is 5.82. I don't know. Again, I don't understand how that works, right? Xander finished the game with 7.1 credit. He got 1 out in the 8th, okay? Gave up 6 hits the whole game. That's less than a 1 hit an inning. 3 earned runs, walked 2, struck out 9. By the way, the inning 7.1 is the most in his career. He's a freshman, so it's most he's had this season. And 9 strikeouts is the most he's had in a game this season also. He ended up pitching 104 total pitches, 72 of them strikes. And again, his ERA is 5.51, which again I don't understand because he gave up 3. I don't know. That may be for the season. All right. I was thinking it's for the game because everything else is for the game, but I don't know. Cleveland allowed a walk and a hit, but left him on base. So let's see what the Sooners bats can do now. I would like to see is Cam Johnson going to get us started, or is it LaChance? Cam Johnson or LaChance? One of them's going to. Cam Johnson hits it left, first pitch left field out, and now LaChance coming up. And Aoki for Georgia is still out there. Now I think the last time when I watched him pitch, he pitched almost 120 pitches, so he can go. He can go deep. Here's LaChance up now. That's the ball. LaChance, your turn for a dinger, baby. Two balls, no strikes. LaChance swung on that one, missed it. LaChance is 0 for 3 tonight, but he does have an RBI ground out. I think it was in the first inning. He's going to ground this one. Third baseman grabs it. He's not going to get there, though. Throw was offline, and a hobbling LaChance was able to run it out. So that's going to be an infield base hit. That's not going to be an error. That was a tough play. That's a great hustle by first baseman and by LaChance. LaChance is hobbling, man. I'd bring in a pinch runner right now. Bring in a pinch runner for LaChance. You don't need him out there on the bases with 1 inning to go. Britson's speed. Willits, though, Willits can make him trot around the bag. He's already got 1 homer tonight. Yeah, that was barely a home run. Home run. They got this kind of gating fence up above the wall. So there's a yellow line at the top of the fence, though. That is considered a home run. You hit the top of the yellow line or above the yellow line, it's a home run. Even if you hit that gated fence. That's what happened on that one. It was just barely a home run. But Willits can get you another one. He fouls that one off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh, nice hit. The chance. That's why I said if you had speed on the bag right now, then you would have somebody at third with one out. You have runners in the corners with one out. That's why I don't understand why they didn't do a pinch runner for LaChance. I don't take LaChance out. A pinch runner does not take LaChance out of the ball game. Great hit by Willis, though. Oh, now Gamble's been struggling all day. He's 0 for 4, 0 for 3. Yeah, I don't understand the pinch runner not having a pinch runner either. Talking about the TV, why don't have somebody in for LaChance right now? Because yes, see, LaChance can't even run the third on a bad pitch. I really don't understand it. Get guys in scoring. I mean, you got even LaChance is not in scoring position right now because of his ankle. It's got to be like hitting the gap. Here's the 115th pitch for Okoye. 2 balls, 1 strike for Gamble. Aoki, I think it's his name. I haven't actually heard him pronounce it, so I'm not 100% sure how you say it. Not trying to insult him or anything. If I say it wrong, I apologize. Gamble hits it hard. Hits a line drive to second and doubles out LaChance. Well, we're going to the 9th. If we lose this game, I'm going to say it's coaching decision on that right there, the base running. You should, after LaChance got on, you should have took him out for a pinch runner because we wouldn't even had somebody at second then. We would have had somebody at third. You got a speedster on the base. On that hit by Willis, he would have ended up at third. So, yeah. And then if they flying out, they're not gonna be able to get, not gonna be able to double up at third. He would have got back in time. So if we lose the game, that's why right there. But we're going to go to the top of the 9th, needing just 3 outs for the Sooners to advance to Wednesday night. In Georgia, we'll get that rematch with Texas tomorrow night. But we'll see. Just 3 more outs. And Georgia, I believe it says coming up with their 7-8-9, which Hudson hit a home run last time he was up. The 7-hitter. Kobe Branch has been 0 for 1. He'd been hit by a pitch. I think he walked another time. Or I don't know if he got hit. I think he walked a couple times. We struck out last time. And then probably a pinch hitter. It says Newman, center fielder. But it'd probably be a pinch hitter for, I mean, it could be still Newman. So 3 outs away. All right, Hudson hit a home run last time he was up. Takes that first pitch. He's 1 for 3, but again, that solo home run. Georgia's just down 1 run. So a home run right here would tie it up. I mean, the Sooners would have to bat in the ninth. Two balls, one strike. The pitch is outside. By the way, Cleveland is still on the mound. He is our closer again. He's got to close the door. Throws a fastball that time. Blows it by Hudson. 91 mile an hour. Two balls, two strikes. He's got more different types of pitches, so keeps the batters a little bit more off balance. So even though his fastball's not, and he's going to ground it in the gap. That's going to be a hit. So they got a leadoff on with no outs. And next up is Branch. Branch, hasn't had yet. He's been 0 for 1. He's a senior though. He's who you want up. He's 0 for 1 tonight. All right. And unlike the Sooners, Georgia's going to put some speed, put a pinch runner in for a little bit of speed. Nobody has attempted a steal tonight. Well, actually, the Sooners did one, and it was successful. The catcher didn't even throw. But nobody for Georgia's attempted a steal tonight. They haven't had a ton of base runners anyway, but still. So Colby Branch up to bat. Right down the middle. On a breaking ball. No balls, one strike. And rips that one foul. What I'm going to guess they've thrown some breaking balls. I'm going to guess he comes with heat right here because he was all over that one. He did. It came heat, but it was high. You don't want to give it away now. One ball, two strikes, no outs. Runner on first for Georgia. That was a breaking ball. Really slow pitch, 75 mile an hour. That looked like it broke back in. Two balls, two strikes. Struck him out. Two more outs. Sooners just 2 outs away. And now let's see who they're going to bring up. Yeah, they're bringing their own Johnson up. He's going to pinch hit. I told you they probably go to a pinch hitter right here. Instead of Newman, they bring a pinch hitter, and they are. Cole Johnson, freshman from Watkinsville, Georgia. On the season, he's batting .310 with 2 home runs, 13 RBIs. So, been hitting the ball pretty good. Nice pitch right there by Cleveland. They haven't attempted a steal yet. Throws the heat that time. Blew it right by him. So no balls, 2 strikes. No balls, 2 strikes. Runner on first, 1 out. A ground ball and a double play would be perfect right here. Throws it outside. That's all right. Yeah. They're saying it hit the batter. It looked to me like he stuck his elbow out. I would like to see. I don't know if you can challenge that, though. Yeah, that's not. He didn't stick his arm out. He actually tucked it in. Yeah, yeah, and it grazed him. So now the tying runs in scoring position. I think now you got to bring LJ in. LJ's got some heat. Yeah. Now you're going to see Skip walk to the mound. So I don't know why Oklahoma challenged the call, the hit by pitch. I'm going to guess that in in every other sport, you got tablets behind looking at all the plays. I'm going to guess in baseball, we don't have that because there's no way I would have reviewed that or would challenge that call. Now, here is a guy, though, with speed. So even though he's hitting grounders, you're probably not going to get a double play ball. And he's pulling the ball every time, too. Me, personally, I would definitely bring in LJ. He's got some heat. Cleveland throws a lot of junk. Cleveland throws a lot of junk and doesn't have the heat that LJ and Xander had. So I'm not sure if OU made a pitching change. I'm not sure. Because they showed Georgia's. I don't think we did. The Sooners huddled up first. And then when they went back, Georgia's offense huddled up, used a timeout of its own. And no, we did not make a pitching change. So we got Phelps. Yeah, top of the order now. Phelps is up to bat with 1 out. Runners on first and second with 1 out. He's speed now. He's probably the fastest guy on Georgia's team. Again, so hitting a double play is not probably going to happen. Yanks it foul. So there's no balls, 2 strikes. Struck him out, baby. 1 away. Threw some heat low. He swung and missed. And the Sooners are now just 1 out away with Jackson coming to the plate. And his last at bat was Xander's last batter he faced as Jackson knocks it out of the park. After Jackson is Lujo, which is a really good hitter. And Jackson's 1 for 4, or Jackson's 1 for 4 tonight with that home run. I think you just go after him. He's not. I mean, yeah, he hit the home run, but he's not been hitting the ball great. Just don't throw it down the middle. One ball, no strikes. Runner on first and second. 2 outs. There was a strike. Every fan from both teams is on their feet for this right now. A base hit ties the game. A base hit ties the ball game. A home run puts them up. An out, and the Sooners play Wednesday night. And he pops it up, or it's deep, but I think it's good. I think it's going to be in. And that's it. Ball game, Sooners. Jackson he got underneath the ball, hit it to right center field, and the Sooners hang on to win. They're 1 win away from playing Wednesday night, or they're 1 win away from playing for the national championship. They will play Wednesday night. I think it's at 6 o'clock. I'll have to double check on that. What time? Oh man, I wasn't paying attention to my TikTok. Let me see here real quick. See if we can get a game time already for Wednesday. They probably not. Wednesday. Yeah, 6 o'clock. So we'll play at the same time. And we'll play the winner of tomorrow night's game between Georgia and Texas. So we'll either get a rematch with Georgia or we'll get Texas. Great game by Xander. He went 7 innings, gave up 3 runs. And then Cleveland came in and closed the deal. I was a little worried there with Cleveland. He just doesn't throw as fast as Xander, which the switching up the speeds. I get that. I get it. All right. That's awesome. So the Sooners, one win away from playing for the national championship. They will play Wednesday night at 6:00 against the winner of tomorrow night's game between Georgia and Texas. And even if they lose Wednesday night, then they'll play again Thursday night, again against either who they play Wednesday night. That's who it would be, whoever they play Wednesday night. So whoever they play Wednesday night has to beat the Sooners twice, but the Sooners only have to beat them once to move on to the national championship. Same thing with North Carolina. North Carolina on the other side of the bracket, they will play the winner of West Virginia and Troy, who play tomorrow afternoon. They'll play them Wednesday night. And if North Carolina has two opportunities to beat them, if they just beat them once, that's it. They move on Saturday, play for the national championship against the winner of our side of the bracket. Whereas the winner of West Virginia and Troy has got to beat them twice. So the winner of Georgia and Texas got to beat the Sooners twice. So now Texas has done it this season in the regular season. Actually, they beat us 3 times. They swept us 3-0. But in game 1, they whipped our butt. But in games 2 and 3, we had them down like we did against Georgia tonight, and they came back and win. Our pitching staff did not hold up the deal like it did tonight. So we'll see what happens tomorrow night between Georgia and Texas. And then that winner will take on the Sooners Wednesday night. Be interesting to see who Skip throws on the mound for us. I think he's probably going to go with Cam Johnson, to be honest with you. That's who I think he's going to go with. So if it doesn't go with Cam Johnson, because if Cam Johnson comes out and is excellent, then we'll win that ball game. Now, if he's rough, then you're going to go with your bench anyway, whooping anyway, with what you're going to go with to begin with. So I think that's who he'll probably go with is Cam Johnson. I know he wishes he could go with this guy or Rager. These are 2 elite freshman pitchers we got. But also, there is another guy who they pitched in regionals who was a freshman. He might get to go. He went like 6 innings, but he pitched against the Citadel. He didn't pitch against Georgia Tech. But we'll see. Anyway, the Sooners are 1 win away from playing on Saturday for the national championship. I appreciate everybody watching. If you haven't already, please like, subscribe, and follow. That way you get notified every single time Old Man Nate goes live or drops a video. And we will be right back Wednesday night to see whoever the Sooners play and the Sooners taking on, or Sooners play and the Sooners and whoever they play. Should be a good one. And hopefully Sooners win that one too. Appreciate y'all watching. We'll see you right here next time on Old Man Sports Talk.